Last one is Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Should we call this a Roy Hodgson derby? Roy Hodgson, a great manager for Fulham. Well, great manager for most places he's been, hasn't he? Except Liverpool and England. It didn't work there, but there you go. So 24th is a Saturday, 3 p.m. Fulham versus Palace over at the Cottage. Fulham, it's been a poor start, hasn't it? But again, I'm looking for crumbs of comfort. Is there signs of improvement here? Yes, there is, because obviously losing your first 3 games and conceding 10 goals is much worse than picking up a point from your next 2, only conceding 2 and getting on the score sheet, isn't it? So that is literally an improvement in the last 2 games from the 3. The key is not the results at the moment. The key is Scott Parker finding something that's sustainable, that can get results through the majority of the rest of the season. You would take another couple of games without a win if it meant Parker gave his team the time to build and say, right, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going with. This will become sustainable. What you don't want to see is, okay, maybe a point here or there, but the team keep changing every game and Parker still throwing more stuff at the wall and hoping some of it sticks. I hope that makes sense as an explanation there. It's a home game against a team that may finish in the bottom half, but we know what the Premier League's like. If Palace can churn it out, they could be in the middle, or when I say in the middle, I'm talking about somewhere between 8th and 12th, or 7th and 13th, or something. So you never know. Palace, they won their first 2, didn't they? Look, there against Saints and Manchester United, but then tricky couple of games there, losing at home to Everton, who are on fire, obviously, aren't they? And then at Chelsea, they drew the Gatwick derby, or the M23 derby, or whatever you want to call it, against Brighton last week. So they'll be looking at this game against a newly promoted team as an opportunity to get back to winning ways. And let's be honest about this. It's no disrespect to any of our dearly departed teams. Every established Premier League team looks at a newly promoted team and says, right, we should be better than them because we've been up here longer. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. This is what Parker has come up with now. And it's just, he's had so many different tweaks already this season, and it does play into the fact that Fulham, I don't think, got promoted as a fully formed team yet. He had his philosophy, he had what he wanted to do. They were too good for the Championship, obviously, and they had Mitrovic, who is a nice cheat code in the Championship, isn't he? Now, it's difficult because it feels like he's at a much harder level trying to figure things out. It's almost a sense that this would have been easier losing the playoff final to Brentford, having another season to build it in the Championship. But hey, I'm sure the Khan family would take the Premier League TV money a year earlier. So it's not Ruddock anymore. It's Areola in goal. It's not Reeve and Hector. In fact, Hector was linked with loan moves out, wasn't he? It's Reeve, Adarabioyo and Iain as a back 3. So he really has not trusted, an Adoy, Reeve, Hector, Brian back 4. And that's essentially what got them up, wasn't it? In the midfield, Kearney has now been joined by Anguissa. So even though Harrison Reed's been brought in, he's not in the team. He was key at the end of last season. Then look, Robinson has taken a left wing-back position over Joe Bryan, who even scored 2 goals in the playoff final, didn't he? And Cavallero at right wing back. So he just has not been able to find a solution. Iain, Sessegnon, Adoy, etc. at right back there. He's now trying a wing back system with Cavallero. So Loftus-Cheek and Lookman, I like that a lot. So Loftus-Cheek has got proven Premier League and international calibre. And Lookman, that's been a really nice signing, hasn't it? Just come in. He's just looked a breath of fresh air. He doesn't look defeated by, those first couple of games they had. Mitrovic, okay, missed the pen. Let's just stick with him now, and it's sink or swim for him in the Premier League. We know he's too good for the Championship, way too good for the Championship. Can he now be even a Chris Wood or an Ashley Barnes or Neil Mopai over at Brighton, just do a job in the Premier League. Stay up there, Mitro. See if you can get the job done. So I'm guessing on the basis they got a draw, we're going to see the same system and a lot of the same players, because he just needs something to stick now and to win some games with a system, doesn't he? Palace there for our Championship fans as well. Look on the bench there. Eze, we hope he's going to bust his way into the team. Obviously, quality with Zaha and Batshuayi up front. And then people like MacArthur and Townsend, Schlupp as well, played a lot of Premier League games now. Cahill and Koyate should be a nice staid central defensive partnership. And moreover, this is a Roy Hodgson team. And Fulham fans will know exactly what I mean when I say everybody will know exactly what they're doing, where they should be on the pitch at all times, where they should be in relation to others on the pitch. And those patterns of play will be rehearsed to a T. So you wouldn't think they would be giving a lot away in this game. What do the bookies say? Tight, look at that. Fulham 9-5, working 9-5. 8-13 is the price for Palace. So Palace are just favourites if I've done my maths correctly there. I'm not a gambling man, so I can't tell you right off the top of my head. Is this the chance for Fulham to get their win? They've got to hope that Palace don't quite click. There is just a nagging feeling of Parker, the new guy, against Hodgson, the old master, and the old master might just take the new apprentice to school, mightn't he, and just show up and get the win here. It's going to be tight. I want to predict a win for at least one dearly departed team, and obviously I called the Villa Leeds game as a draw. So look, let's, with our fingers crossed, back Fulham in this one, just on the basis that it's at least a win for one of our dearly departed. But look, come on, it's Roy Hodgson, isn't it? And again, I repeat myself, Fulham fans know only too well that Roy Hodgson knows exactly what he's doing, especially in an away game against a team he feels like he's got a chance of beating. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/BenjaminBloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.